I'm Anthony Hudson. We're ready for Saturday night football. What a fine day for footy. The sides would be pretty happy with this turnout. And joining me as always is Gary Long.
Hey, Hutto, tonight should be a really special game.
Tonight's match between Fremantle and West Coast. They run on in full confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play today.
Yes, Hutto.
The West Coast sky, I will to win, will never die.
It's a big day for West Coast forwards. If they can get on top of the Fremantle defence, they'll go a long way to winning the game.
They run on in full confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them. The captains make their way to the middle for the toss. West Coast winning the toss. Both these teams coming off losses. Just waiting for the opening siren now. We're underway with the opening bounce. Natanui thumps it forward. He wins possession. Walters releases the ball. Going for goal number one. Into the post it goes. Now they lead by one. Considering the options on the kick-in. The ball ends up with Hearn. Puts boot to ball. And the boundary line wins. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
Natanui guides it down. Puts on a bump. Hearn gathers it now. Linking by hand. The ball finds its way out of play. Ball over the line. Ball back into play. Natanui aims for his man on the ground. Is in his possession. Kennedy to give his team the lead. A drop punt through the goals. Gets his first. He's excited about that one. West Coast get the opening goal. Back in the middle. Natanui on the tap. Allen earns a free kick. Looks to move it by foot. A good job keeping it in play there. Couldn't go on with it. Ball goes out. Umpire calls for a boundary throw. Umpire tosses it in. Natanui picks it up. Finding the loose ball was trips. My ball, says the umpire. Taps it down. Here's Glob. Hurried kick. Ryan gets on the end of this. Quickly onto the boot. Nobody can hold on here. Tabernacle going for number one. Drop punt straight through the middle. Smiles all round. Fremantle get back and grab the lead. About to resume hostilities. Tap down. Fife did well not to fumble. Has a man running for him. Just gave it away. Blakely lobs the handball. Law grabs that one. Releases the handball. Hit the man hard. Finds the loose ball. Hands that ball to the opposition. A clean collect. The ball spills to Blakely. Gets a quick kick away. Spent it before he earned it. Lob will be the recipient of the free. Chose to kick it. Good man. And looks to send it back. Decides to kick. Allen has it. Decides to keep going. Stands tall and marks. 45 metres out. Chance right here to wrest back the lead. That's a well-executed kick for a goal.
No doubt about it.
Duggan can put through his first. Pretty happy with that one. West Coast got back in front.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. He did really well there and gets the reward.
Centre bounce. Thrashes it. Vardy wins the foot race. Found a way through. Handballs under pressure. Intercepted. Ball up in the centre square. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Uses the hands instead of the body, and it's a free kick. Channels a long kick. Kennedy looking to track down the footy. Finds himself in space and marks. 20 metres from home. Lining up now, directly in front. Rioli goes for it now. He celebrates hard after that. West Coast 18, lead Fremantle 7. Natanui palmed it down. He has the ball. Spins past the tackler. Duggan throws the ball away. Goes with the kick. Jetta quickly onto the boot. Does well to cut off the kick. Puts it on the boot. Hogan wins the marking contest.
The Eagles are struggling to maintain the pace of the game. They might need to slow it down and take some uncontested marks to get the game back on their terms.
He intercepts the ball well, doing well to intercept that kick. It's cut off by Walters, hacking it out of there. Spills the mark. Mateer going for number one. He delivers with a drop back. He acknowledges the crowd. The lead is easily in reach for Fremantle. The game is back underway. Natanui with a big fist on it. Kennedy couldn't hang on to the ball. Did well not to confuse himself. And only a behind. The lead is now 6.
That's a big let off there. That would have been a big goal. You've just got to do better there.
Hamling to bring it back into play. Plays onto himself. Elects to kick. Play on! Hamling won himself a free. Slams it on the boot. Hill marks it. With a driving kick. Terrific mark there. Stabs at the kick. They can create from this. The loose ball scooped up. Let him up, Robert. The umpire calls for it. What can you tell us, Gaz?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Natanui dug it out. He's able to ride it home from a long way. Celebrating hard. 2-goal lead for West Coast. We resume hostilities. Thump clear. Gathered by Natanui. Conker just put it on the boot. Takes a simple grab. 50 metres from home. Move it on. Cox lights his chances from there. McGovern hits on the end of this. He spears the ball. He gets above the crowd.
West Coast are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Spears the ball. Mops up the loose ball. The handball now from Cameron. Receives the handball and takes off. Racking up possessions now. Scoops it up. Giving it off was Foley. With the ball now. Dishes it off to a player on the run. Hughes gets the loose ball. Archie with a penetrating handball. Gives it to Allen. Fails to fend off the tackler.
Outstanding pressure.
Tucker did well to win that ball. Moves it by foot. A race for the loose ball. The ball spills from the tackle. Fought hard to get a handball away. Ryan can link up through hands. Pushes through with power. Kennedy shows some physicality. She puts it to his advantage. Turned it over. Ryan steals possession. Just gets the kick away. Over the top of the pack. Lining up for goal. 45 metres out. Cripps with a pretty easy kick. Move it on. He slams it towards goal. He kicks that goal with purpose.
He's absolutely loving it. Why not?
They get around him after that effort. That's 2 in a row for West Coast. 18 points the difference.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. That's a really good team goal.
We're back in motion. Wins the ruck duel. Has it now. Hill wants to keep it moving by hand. Makes it somebody else's problem. Charges with intent. Pearce can create on the turnover. He gets his hands on the footy. A strong pack mark. Ball gets cut off. Schofield slick with the hands. Ace gives it to the player running past. Intervening brilliantly was Tucker. Got the hands free. Getting in the way was Foley. Somehow got the ball out. She gets it out of congestion. Mark will be paid. Archie dishes it off. Kennedy links up with a chance to run. This is Cripps. Links with hands. Allen decides to go it alone. Gets some reward for his efforts. West Coast could kick the last 3 goals. 4 goals up for West Coast.
Great bit of play that resulted in that goal. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
About to resume play. Natanui just slaps it down. He gains possession. Gaff just gets it onto the boot. Taken well at ground level by Chera. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Barris goes with the kick. A strong mark in the pack for Chewy. Sinks the slipper into it. Great mark taken there. Keeps the kick low. Marks all alone. Moved on by Ryan. It's marked by Tucker. Not long remaining in the opening term. Ace with an easy mark. Opportunity for Chera. Snaffled up by Cripps. Got boot to ball. It's over. The margin is 25. Hamlin looking for options now. The end of the final term sees the scores stand. The Eagles 38 to Fremantle 13.
West Coast are up and about early, and I bet the coach would be happy with this lead at quarter time.
Plenty of goals in the first quarter in what looks to be an exciting contest. Hill leads all comers on the ground.
He's the most dominant player on the ground at the moment.
We're ready for second quarter action. Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Punches it clear. He's got the footy in his hands. Movement by hand. They can link up now. Contest the hard ball. Ryan to get the free kick. A chance here to convert for West Coast. It has to be a big kick to get it from there. 50 metres from home. West Coast 39, play Fremantle 13. Hamling decides to go to himself. Kicks it out of the defensive 50. Picking it up was Hill. Rioli looking to put through another goal. What a goal! This one gives them a bigger lead. His teammates rush over. West Coast have 4 on the trot. Now they lead by 32.
This is how they can score, Big Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. Fremantle haven't been able to get the ball forward enough to score. They need to get some repeat entries inside 50 to generate some scoring.
Back in the middle to resume play. Natanui with the punch. A chance to reload the attack now. With quick hands, Shearer gets it back from Blakely. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Looks up with the kick. Peers down some space and marked.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. West Coast forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Great mark under pressure.
West Coast have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
The kick from Shepherd. Didn't have time to break stride to mark that. Uses it now. The ball goes to ground. Ryan goes off the ground. Gets the loose ball. Goes short by hand. Natanui might kick a goal. He loved that one. West Coast have 5 unanswered goals. The lead is now 38. 1 it down. He's got the football now. Gets a handball away. Takes possession. Well taken at ground level. A bit too hard with the push, and it's a free kick. Moves the ball by foot. He takes the mark. Hughes drives the kick. Finds a bit of room to mark. Allen had it, lost it. Tucker moves it now. Takes that one strongly. Chips it towards half forward. A chance to go to the ball. Goes for the goals. Just a moment. Fremantle still hopeful of reducing this margin.
Now they've got to sit up and find a way to stop the ball movement. You'll have to do better than that next time. The Dockers keep giving up too often on possession. They need to lower their eyes and hit a target when going forward.
Searching for a teammate.
West Coast are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
The umpire pays the free kick. Goes by foot. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Jetta with quick hands. He has the ball. Missed the target. Missed his target by hand. Dismisses the tackler. Manages to get a handle up. Is in his possession. Coughed up by Blakely. Rioli there to mop up. Nelson hacking it out of there. Takes a strong mark. Kick by Bond. Easily takes the mark. He drives it. McCarthy dug out the loose ball. Walters uses the bump, put his body on the line. At full stride, receives the handball. Quick hands, and they could be away here. Allen plays it on. Hamling with the intercept, applying the physical pressure. Rioli collects the loose ball.
Constant pressure and rewarded.
Finds this and marks well. McCarthy keeps it moving. Taberner picks up the loose ball. Taberner just through it. Uses it by foot. Duggan takes the mark. Cuts the kick inboard. Marks that ball uncontested. Gaff releases by hand. Barris kicks in heavy traffic. Ends up turning this ball over. Wilson sends one up towards the wing. Conker takes the mark. Uncontested. Goes by foot. The mark has been taken.
West Coast haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Law puts it on the boot. A good mark under the circumstances. This will certainly test him from this distance. Going for goal number one. Close call there, but it just made it for a score. Hogan keeps a cool head and delivers. Congratulated by his teammates.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. The Dockers are giving up too much free space on the opposition. They're allowing them too much room and easy contested ball.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Vardy has a teammate on the move. It's a turnover. Runs out of room and we'll get a throw in. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
He's really making an impact in this game, Gaz.
Seems to always be in the contest, hasn't it?
Sweeping handball. Gaff getting the crowd involved. 37 points the difference.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. That's a really good team goal.
Back in the middle now. Vardy got in a better position. Handball's out into space. Law links with a teammate who can run. The tackle over the shoulder. Uses it now. Bewley hangs on to that one. Moves the ball by foot. Fife was taken high in the tackle. Normally a pretty good kick. Let's see what he can do here. He's a long way from home, but he might have the wheels. Looks to move it by foot. Hughes continues to find the ball.
You're right, Hunter. He's an absolute ball magnet.
McCarthy runs onto the field. Umpire calls for the ball. Thumps it clear. Slams it onto the boot. Blakely collects it, needs a bit of a rest. Foley goes for broke. He pops through the goal. This lead getting bigger now. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. West Coast lead is now 43.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. West Coast are winning plenty of the ball at the moment, and it's allowing them to create plenty of scoring opportunities.
Back with another centre bounce.
The Eagles have been extremely well organised at the stoppages, and it sees them being able to win the ball from the clearance.
Ryan flicks it over. Has it now. Walters must kick this goal. Marks now and can send it back. Puts it on the boot. Takes an uncontested mark. Releases by hand. Takes possession. Uses a short handball. Used the hands and gives away the free. Chose to kick it. Takes it well. Herman goes for territory. The mark is taken by Hanley. Chips it towards half forward. Pushes off the tackler. Shuey elects to kick. Great mark in the pack. Gets a hand to the ball. Ball up in the centre square.
Well, this game is really getting out of hand.
Vardy does well. Cameron puts on a bump. Just put it on the boot. Finds this one all by himself.
West Coast have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through. Cameron hammers it at goal. Riola uses the body weight. Distance, no problems from here. Going for goal number 3. Riola loves that goal. West Coast with the ascendancy over Fremantle, leading 69-20. Guides it down. Cameron dismisses his opponent with disdain. Slick with the hands.
Thank you.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
West Coast are in front in the clearances, and it's allowing them to create pressure up the field and scoring opportunities.
Slapped away. Clean pick up by Conker. Conker has resources out wide. Lost concentration for a moment.
Thank you, I'll have it.
The umpire will ball it up. Won the hit out. Collected by Ryan. The tackle slipped high and results in a free. That's it for the first half. What can you tell us, Gaz?
A good first half from West Coast. They can be well pleased with how the game is shaping.
Anything you can see, Gary?
Fremantle are creating plenty of chances from turnover. They just need to generate that into more scoring opportunities to be a big chance.
Thank you, Gaz. With so much on the line, I'm looking forward to this second half. Well, a big second half about to begin. Umpire ready to resume play. One down. Picked off the deck. Duggan, hurried kick. The ball mocked up. Hits him hard. He takes the shot. Nice work from Kennedy. Look at them celebrate that effort. West Coast have kicked the last 4 goals. The margin is 55.
West Coast are getting first use from their ruckman.
Turned it over. Intercepted. He just throws that ball. Kennedy uses it by foot. He gives chase to the footy. Collected by Archie. And we'll get a ball up.
Another goal here, and this game could be well and truly over.
Has a runner alongside him. A chance to put a second goal on the board. The ball finds Rioli. West Coast fans would love to see this one sail through. 10 metres out.
Move it on.
That kick was pure.
Yes, Hutto.
Rioli celebrates with the fans. Now they lead by 61.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. One thing West Coast are really good at is getting the ball inside 50 and then locking it in. They're well on top in that area, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Punched away. Rushes with the kick. Marked by Barris. Can't take possession. He's had a stellar match. Kicks hurriedly. A strong pack mark. Not sure if he has the journey from here. Archie lining up now on a 45-degree angle. Going for goal number 1. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks and increase their lead. He's enjoying that goal. West Coast have kicked the last 6 goals. 67 points the difference. Guides it down. He's got the football now. Finding the ball was Akers. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Intercepts the ball well. Nelson with a low spearing kick. Cameron marks.
West Coast are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
This for goal number 5. Goes wide from the line. West Coast, but 68. Teammates break for him. Doing well with the mark. Got boot to ball. Marks now and can send it back. With a driving kick. Allen presents and takes the mark. Stuck the mitts out there and held onto it. Nelson looks to build some momentum with this kick. 45 metres out.
Move it on!
Going for goal number 1. Lucky to score with that try. The margin is 69. Looking to bring it back into play. Hamlin plays on. Moves it by foot. Strong mark in the contest. Matera kicks the ball deep. They chase after the loose ball. Does well to cut off the kick. He can take off after that handball. Hughes has the ball. Cherick is streaming past and gets the footy. Allen takes it well. That's a monster kick, and it's a goal. Pretty happy with that one. West Coast have kicked the last 7 goals. The lead is now 75. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. The ball in the hands of Foley. Pretty lucky to get that free. Walters kicks it. Finds a target. Slams it on the boot. Ryan looks to get onto the football. Tucker got the hands free. Gets a hand in. The ball spills free. Vardy collects it. Keeps it moving. He gets his hands on the footy. Drop punt. Finds a throw home from Allen. Puts through his 3rd goal. Congratulated by his teammates. West Coast lead Fremantle by 81. We resume hostilities. Vardy with the hit. He's got the footy in his hands. She goes by hand. And now Ryan. He likes his chances from here. Ends up turning this ball over. Looks up with a kick. The boundary line wins this race.
It's just a bit lacklustre out there for my liking.
Natanui slaps it away. He flicks it over. Picks it up. Jetta gets the handball away. Hughes pushes his opponent off with one hand. Shows some physicality. Picked up now. He gets another possession. Ball spills. Touchdown. Weighing up the options now. Conker with the mark. Uses it across half-back. Cherick marks in a bit of space. Cherick has resources out wide. Conker won himself a free. Elects to kick. Stands tall and marks. He drives it. Takes the mark. Almost cut it off. Did well to control the ball. Walters gains possession. The contest, no match for him.
That's true, Hutto. West Coast just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside field.
Doing well to intercept that kick. Uses it by foot. A low stabbing kick. Good mark there. Tries to gain some territory. Great mark. Shepherd moves it now. Marks in a bit of space. Hill pumps the ball long. Hogan knows they desperately need this one. Can he deliver? Look at them celebrate that effort. Fremantle close the gap to 76. Wins the ruck duel. With the ball now. Goes by hand.
Thank you, guys. I'll have it.
There's not too much going on out there at the moment.
Swatson. Didn't get away from that tackle.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
He goes for broke. Drew Fry to go through from behind. The lead is now 77. Hamling weighing up the options now. Shuey is blowing hard after that effort. He was celebrating that goal the moment it left his boot.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
His teammates rush over. About to resume play. Taps it down. Gaff grabbed it clean. Just gets it onto the boot. Ends up marking uncontested. The kick from Barris. Drops the ball. He looks like he needs a spell. Sends it home. Puts his second on the board. Smiles all round. The margin is 89. About to resume hostilities. Thump by Vardy. She onto the ball. Good mark there. Archie with a chance if he can keep his cool. A big contested grab. 40 metres from home.
Move it on.
Vardy pulls the trigger. No issues with that drop mate. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the ball. His kickers extended their lead. Celebrating hard. Back in the middle. Won it down. He gains possession. Takes that one strongly. Moved on by Allen. Over the top of the pack. 50 metres out. He heads for home. Nelson takes the mark. 10 metres out.
Move it on.
West Coast, someone home, and he puts through his first goal. They are starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Nelson enjoying that goal. Back in the middle, has the Rucks go at it. Clears the contest. He wins possession, just gave it away. That tackle just too high. Blakely goes with the kick. Found space for an easy mark. Handballs, hits the target by hand. With the ball now. Has a runner alongside him. McCarthy gets in the way. Nelson drops the mark. Collects the loose ball. Gets it away. Bound away to keep balance. Shepherd gets the loose ball. Puts boot to ball. Couldn't quite with the mark. Applies a bump. Picked up by Grioli. Ryan unable. At the end of 3 quarters, it's West Coast 127, Fremantle 26.
West Coast walk into three-quarter time with the lead and the confidence they can win this game.
The forwards starting to take control of this game. Plenty of goals in that quarter. Allen on top of the ranking points.
He's having a fantastic game.
Let's see what this last quarter throws up.
They have to go quickly to have any chance from here. West Coast are winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
Chera hit the man hard. The Dockers can work the ball with this free kick. Chera puts it on the boot. Hutchings lays the tackle.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
West Coast starting to exert some dominance now. They lead 128 to 26.
They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity. Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover. West Coast have the lead, but they need to do better in front of goal. Every half chance can be critical to deciding who gets away with the win.
Hamling unsure of the next move. Hands that ball to the opposition. Just releases the handball. Tucker scoops it up. Just handballs into space. The handball hits the target. Five. Gives the donate. Sinks the slipper into it. Takes the mark all by himself. Kick by Walters. Shuey controlling the airwaves on this occasion. Decides to kick. The mark is taken by Duggan. Punches the kick. Ryan struggling to run at the moment. Finding the loose ball was on. Just sneaks it from behind. Fremantle still a fair way back here.
They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal. That's a really poor finish there. Had to find a way to do better. When the forwards are marking the ball so cleanly inside 50 like they are now, it must give West Coast a lot of confidence, especially when the pressure is on.
McGovern players move as they look to provide an option. Nelson earns a free kick. The mark will be paid. Goes with the kick. Putting his skills on display. Foley puts on the tackle and is rewarded. Foley finds a way to hang on.
Great tackling technique.
Continues to find the footy. Gets around Mr. Invisible. Ball gets cut off. Just gets a hand in. Finds his man. Archie leaps over the top. 45 metres out. This shot should be elementary from here.
If they just maintain possession and hold onto the ball for a moment, they should be able to hold on here.
Made the goal line move, and it's a behind. Now they lead by 102. Deciding where to go with the kick in. Hamling looking a bit sluggish out there. Sinks the slipper into it. Ryan determined to reach the ball. Picked up under pressure. Pearce bangs it on the boot now. Simply outplayed his opponent.
West Coast haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Now we'll get a ball up.
This game is out of hand and could go downhill even further.
Bewley couldn't stick the tackle. Missed the target. Ryan moves it by hand. Kicks hurriedly. Takes a nice mark. Pumps it inside 50. Great mark in the pad. 40 metres from home.
Move it on.
Going for goal number one. Hooked the kick line. And the behind. Unable to capitalise on that opportunity. Fremantle produce the margin. Unsure of their next move. Good mark. And looks to send it back. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far. Conker with the opportunity at goal. 45-degree angle. Going for goal number one. Margin in a really tricky situation. Barrett runs after this one. Fremantle fans getting excited about that one. Mateer couldn't be happier with that goal. Margin in a really tricky situation.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. The Dockers are doing a great job of applying pressure and creating turnovers. It's allowing them plenty of opportunities. They just need to convert those into scores.
Back in the middle now. Natanui clears the contest. Wins the race to the ball. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Puts boot to ball. Under pressure and keeps it alive. Finds a way to keep it alive. Blakely having a big game.
He's been superb today, Hutto.
Gathers it now. Fends off the tackler. He's on fire at the moment, Gaz.
He's really having a big impact on this game.
Penetrating handball. Goal-scoring opportunity for Cripps. Big kick required from this distance. Akers runs after the ball. Dug out the loose ball. Looks to move it by foot. Nice mark under pressure. Sweeping handball from Taberner. Takes a simple grab. A long driving kick. The umpire calls for a stoppage.
The sting has been taken out of the game right now.
Foley heading to the bench. Hammers it. Shuey creates all sorts of problems for his opponent.
Showing some really good pressure there.
Picked off by Hughes. Just put it on the boot. Takes the mark. So what can Fremantle do with this opportunity in front of goal? Going for goal number one. Hits the post. And to behind. Fremantle now only trailed by 93. Nelson deciding where to go with the kicking. Steady hands there as he holds that one. 45 metres out. This game is slowly slipping away. They must convert here. A time to celebrate, and don't they get around Hogan. A couple more goals here, and they would fancy themselves a chance. Punches are clear. Fighting hard was Gaff. Manufactures the handball. He can take off after that handball. Releases the handball.
Thank you, on it.
We'll get a ball up. Won the hit out. Using every ounce of energy he has left. Turns it over there. Slams it onto the boot. He gets above the crowd.
West Coast just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
He's getting a lot of the ball, Gas.
He's everywhere at the moment.
Just gets it onto the boot. Showed good control. The drop pass sails between the big sticks. Ryan Love kicking that one. Building a nice lead. The game is back underway. Guided down nicely by Vardy. Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. With a driving kick. Good body work to win the moment. Schofield a long way out. He decides to go for home. Nelson missed an opportunity to mark. Five gets on the end of that handball. Scoops up the ball. A chance to reload the attack now. Keeps moving. Jantek drives the kick. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Decides to go to the middle. Hearn puts on a big hit. Wants to keep it moving. Takes possession. Elects to kick. An easy grab for Cox. A chance to put one through here for Fremantle. 40 metres out.
Move it on.
He might kick a goal. Always looked like a behind. I would love to get that one. Fremantle behind by 92. Nelson to bring it in. Taking a nice grab. Barrett selects to kick. Hutchings gets in a good position. Puts it on the boot. The mark has been taken. Uses it across half-back. Stuck the mitts out there and held onto it. Uses it by foot. Hearn got under it. Decides to go to the middle. Shepherd failing to get near it, Gaz.
He's barely touched the ball, though.
Hogan sends the drop punt on its way for another goal. A much-needed goal for the Dockers. He celebrates hard after that. Umpire ready to resume play. One down by Vardy. Gaff just fends off his opponent. Well picked up. Fremantle really had their pants pulled down on this occasion. Well, Gaz, how did you see that match play out?
There was a clear difference between the sides today. Just a bit of extra toughness and a touch of class. It's no surprise they had a big win.
Thank you very much, Gaz. West Coast have beaten Fremantle 135-49. That's all for today. On behalf of myself and Gary Lyon, thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon.
It was great to be here, Hutto. I'll be back next time.
We grow as champions from within. Our club knows it's more than winning. It's West Coast.